Lions TV, this is your pre-match prediction for Saturday's away trip to Brentford at Griffin Park. London derbies are never easy. We never have much joy at their ground, and we still need to get our first away win on the board. Let's take a look at the 11 that I think the gaffer's going to pick to start the match. Will we be unchanged from the team that beat Ipswich 3-0 at the Den on Saturday? No, I think there's going to be one change. I think it's going to be Ben Amos in goal, Marlon Romeo at right back, Murray Wallace at left back, Jake Cooper with Sean Hutchinson alongside him, Aidan O'Brien on the right midfield, Shane Ferguson on the left, central midfield duo of Sean Williams and Ryan Leonard, and up front Big T and Lee Gregory. I think Scallett's going to get dropped, basically, yeah. Did he over-impress me last week? Not really. He's got a lovely cross, but Brentford's pitch is very compact, it's very tight, the stadium in general, and I just feel that it's not going to be the prettiest game of football, and I just think going forward, Aidan O'Brien just poses a little bit more of a goal threat than Yuri Scallett does. Obviously, AOB's been at the club a very long time as well, and he is one of Neil Harris's, not favourites, but one of his preferred pros at the club. And I think Scallett's going to lose his place. Is that the right decision? Only time will tell. We've struggled away from home this season, obviously, as we did at the start of last season. And Aidan O'Brien has impressed me when he's come on the last few games. He's looked a little bit fitter. He's looked a little bit like he's got a bit more purpose going forward, a little bit more idea. And he done well when he come on against Wigan. Did he need to come on against Ipswich? No, I've covered that. I don't think he really needed to come on. But again, he looks dangerous going forward. He looks hungry to win his place back in the team. I think that's going to be the only change, really, if I'm honest. Moving on to the opposition. Now managed by Danishman Thomas Frank. He was assistant to Dean Smith, who has obviously gone on now after a long, successful period at Brentford to be manager at Aston Villa. And they are absolutely struggling since he's left. They haven't won in their last 8 games. Last time out, losing 1-0 away to Norwich at Carrow Road. They currently sit 16th in the table. We can leapfrog them with a win this Saturday at Griffin Park. The one to watch is a random one. I'm going to go for the goalkeeper, Daniel Bentley. He's a good goalkeeper. We've seen what he's all about last year with various good saves, including a penalty save from Lee Gregory. And we'll be looking to avenge that 1-0 defeat this Saturday. Before I predict the score, I'm going to give you a little news section to every away game that we play. It's called He Played for Both. I'm going to pick a player out for down the years that's played for Millwall and in this case played for Brentford. Who's it going to be? It could be Tony Craig, but it's not. I'm going to go with Sir Terence of Hurlock. Started his professional career at Brentford, played for him between 1980 and 86, making over 220 appearances for the club. He moved on to a brief stint at Reading before coming to the Den, obviously, between 1987 and 1990, making 104 appearances, scoring 8 goals. Obviously, we then sold him to Rangers, and after a brief stint at Southampton, he returned to the Den in 1994 to play 14 more games for us. That actually surprised me that he's played over double the amount of games for Brentford than he did for Millwall, but well respected by both fans and definitely a legend at both clubs, Terry Hurlock. As I said, this is your pre-match prediction show, and here we go. I am going to go for a 1-1 draw this Saturday with Ryan Leonard to get his second goal in 2 games. I still don't think we're going to get our first away win, but it's a point I'll definitely take on the road, especially in the London derby. I actually had someone complain the other day in the comments because I always predict a Millwall win. They said it's an absolute pointless show, which is fair enough, I suppose, but I'm just an optimistic fan. So what we're going to do from now on is, if you want to give me your pre-match predictions, send them in to me, and if they're any good, I'll put them in the pre-match. Here's an example from the boys from Lions TV. Here's their pre-match predictions.
Lions TV, this is Joe. My pre-match prediction for this Saturday away to Brentford. I think we're going to win the game 2-1. Going to get our first away win of the season. Gregory's going to continue his impressive run of form. He's going to score one of the goals. And I think Aidan O'Brien to come off the bench to bag the winner. Come on, you Lions.
Hi, it's Matt and Mod. Pre-match prediction against Brentford. I think it's going to be 2-1. I think the first goal is going to be scored by Cooper, header. Second goal is going to be Gregory, and I think it's going to be a little bit of squeaky bum time, and I think we might concede late on, where we just take our foot off the pedal a tiny bit, but still going to be an away win for me.
Prediction for Saturday's game, Mill versus Brentford. I think fortunes have changed in the last couple of weeks between Brentford and Millwall. Brentford have lost a couple, we've picked up, they've lost their manager. We're on an upward spiral. I think 3-2 to the Lions. I agree with everyone else on an away win, and I think Gregory for 2, and either Hutcho or Cooper for the third one. So 3-2 to the Lions. Come on, you Lions.
We're on a good run of form, and Brentford are kind of dipping at the moment because of their change of manager. and they're trying to adapt to kind of something new. And at the moment, I think with the momentum we have and the kind of spirit I'm seeing in the team at the moment, especially from Saturday's performance, I can't see us losing. I'd like to think we're going to win, but I'm going to say 2-2 draw. I think Gregory's the man in form at the moment. I think he's going to get a goal, and I think Big Tom Elliott's going to score as well. Come on, you Lions.
So there you go. Thanks to Team Lions TV for their predictions. What do you think the score's going to be? Stick your prediction in a comment below. It's sold out to Millwall fans, a London derby, and we've got a 1-0 defeat from last season to avenge. I don't need to say any more than that. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.